This program is brought to you by UCKG.
I had depression for 20 years.
I suffer from depression since I was a child, and I was always having depression.
I used to be depressed. I was depressed for about 2 or 3 years. I was 18 years old, and I was cutting myself in my stomach, and it got to the point where I went to Westminster Bridge to jump off.
I suffered with depression for 7 years. I used to cry myself to sleep, and I used to slit my wrist.
I suffered with depression, severe depression, for over 10 years.
When I came here to the UCKG, I beated depression.
When I came to the UCKG, I learned how to beat depression.
And thankfully somebody invited me here to the help center, and I'm not depressed anymore. That's it, I'm completely free, I'm happy, fulfilled.
When I came here, I beat depression.
And since I've been coming here now, I've been here now 19 years this year, and I can say that I am totally free from depression. I'm no longer depressed.
I was sick, depressed, anxious, and had no peace of mind. When I was young, I had nose bleeding and I had severe hand allergy. The doctor couldn't even diagnose to it, and medication never worked for me. In my house, there was no love. My mother was in bad relationship. I was feel alone. That's why I developed depression, anxiety, and complexes, and had no peace of mind. I suffered like this over 21 years. That's why I developed suicidal thoughts. I want to end my life because I felt alone. I started to have spiritual attacks. I saw shadows, heard voices that choked me during the night. I was ready to quit, and that's when I found the help center. So after coming to Universal Church, I received my healing. I was delivered. I was no longer, spiritual attacks. I feel loved. I had a good relationship with my mom. And I'm very happy. My name is Carol. Today, I have no suicidal thoughts, no depression. I am healed, and I have peace of mind. Today, my life is transformed.
Welcome to your program, Problems and Solutions. It's a pleasure to be with you. You already saw testimonies because this program is only 50 minutes, and we try to show to you as much testimonies as we can to show to you that God is not just transforming the life of 1 or 2 or 3 people particularly, but God is transforming people's lives every single day. And you notice that every day we bring to you different stories. But all these stories that were different stories with different problems, all of them have the same end, a totally transformation through the power of God. Because the power of God is what is able to heal you from this sickness that you have. The power of God is what is able to transform your life. If you are watching me right now depressed, if you are watching me right now alone, if you are carried inside of you a deep sadness that you don't know what to do, only the power of God can transform your life. And the power that transformed these people's lives wants to transform yours. What you need to do is to do what these people, they did. Stand up from wherever you are and take an attitude. Let's continue watching more stories. And below your screen there is our telephone number in case you want to talk to someone right now. We have our helpline 24 hours. You can call us, you can text us, you can send us also an audio on WhatsApp, and we're going to have the pleasure to hear your audio and listening to your audio and reply to you. Let's continue to see what God is performing nowadays.
Hi, my name is John and I've been attending the UCKG since 2006. When I first started attending the UCKG, I had many problems in my life. I had really bad panic attacks. My life was destroyed. I was suicidal. I had depression. I was addicted to drugs. I had a really bad cocaine habit. So I started attending. I first spoke to the pastor over the phone. My mother was the one who seen the advertisement in a magazine. I started speaking to the pastor over the phone. He advised me to come down and have a one-to-one meeting with him. So when I came down, we had a talk, and he gave me advice, some steps to follow. At first, I didn't obey. I was nervous. I was really skeptical coming to a place that I never knew. You know, I just thought it was at the very start. I thought it was mad, to be honest. You know, I didn't believe. I didn't have faith in anything. I was so skeptical to believe in anything. I didn't even believe in myself. So anyway, I had no other alternative, so it was my last straw. I had no way out and I needed help, so I followed what the pastor said. I came to some one-to-one meetings, and after that I started attending the actual meetings with, you know, inside with everybody there. I had real low self-esteem. I was nervous. I wouldn't come in where there was loads of people, so that's why for the first month or two I just came to the one-to-one meetings. So when I started to take on board everything that the pastors were advising me to do, I started seeing changes little by little, because I wasn't, you know, fully cooperating at the start. So one of the first things I was able to give up was smoking. I was smoking from 10 or 11. I had breathing problems from smoking. I couldn't do sport. It was destroying my lungs inside, you know, so that was one of the things I was able to give up. I used to take tablets for panic attacks. So I was taking 5 tablets every day, antidepressant tablets, and then I was taking them like a Xanax tablet to kill the effect of the panic attack tablet, because I was going around half asleep on them. That was another thing I decided I wanted to stop, so I tried and I stopped taking them. Also, the cocaine was a big thing for me. I was addicted. I was taking it every day, and I was able to give that up too, you know. And you know, gradually, step by step, I started seeing changes in my life, and I started to really see there is a way out. As I said at the start, I didn't believe there was a way out. I was coming here so skeptical, narrow-minded, but then when I started to be more open-minded, and things started happening for me when I started doing that. Over a period of time, I started, you know, jobs I couldn't get. I had no confidence. I always wanted to be either an actor or a personal trainer, and today I'm both of them. Something I never thought I could stand there, you know, training somebody. I hadn't got the confidence to speak to people, to speak to myself, yet alone people. And also on camera, I was a really paranoid person. I was shy. I had no confidence to do anything, and the fears I had when I was younger, I said, no, I'm gonna conquer this. I'm gonna everything that I was afraid of, I'm gonna do, because I didn't want to grow old and think, what if I could have done this, what if I could have done that. So I started to come, as I said, I started attending the church. I started to the meetings that were specific for me, which was on a Wednesday, I needed strength, spiritual strength. Friday, I needed deliverance, because I was really lost. And then Sundays again, I needed to come here and see God and get strong in my faith. And I kept doing that. I kept coming to them 3 meetings, you know, and that's, I'm here 14 years now, and everything, my whole life has changed around. I'm blessed in my financial life. I have a new house. My love life is blessed. My family are healthy, thank God. I'm always healthy. Just everything that I never thought would happen for me has happened today, and that's all through faith. And I advise anyone that's out there watching now, if you're skeptical, if you're on the fence, and you know, if you don't have any self-esteem, or if you're low in confidence, there is a way out, and this is the place where I found a way out, and that's why I'm standing here in front of the camera today. So I'm inviting you to come down and try out the UCKG Help Centre, and I can assure you, you will never look back. This will be the best decision you'll ever make in your life.
I grew up feeling inferior to my sister. I always felt like my mom didn't love me as much as she loved her other children, my brothers and sisters. And that made me feel very sad, but then it also started making me feel very angry, depressed. It made me feel more alone, more empty, I started having, the thoughts, the desire to kill myself. It was just nonstop, like not having peace. I went to the church and I received that help that I needed. Through the prayers, through the chain of prayers that I started to do, I started practicing everything that I heard, and my life started to change completely. I had peace. I'm happy, I'm successful. I didn't think I would have a future in life, but I went to college, I studied English literature, and I have a job, and I have my entire future ahead of me.
Tomorrow, Friday, as every Friday, we have the spiritual cleansing for people who have their ways blocked. And if you are watching me this moment and you saw these stories, and many times these stories is the situation that you are living right now, or you have a different problem, tomorrow is a great day, is a great opportunity that you have to turn around this situation. At 7 p.m., we have the spiritual cleansing, where you're going to come, where we're going to pray for you, but more than pray for you, we're going to give you the word of faith, the word. Because what transforms people's lives is the word of God. If you got a Bible in your house, this word is powerful. And this word can make a revolution in your life. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter the religions that you have, doesn't matter if you know a lot or if you don't know much, but if you take that word and from this day on, you start reading and apply your faith on it, you're going to see a great transformation that starts inside of you, and from inside will change the situations around you. You only know if this is true or not if you come and join us, if you start using your faith. These people's lives are the proof that God exists. So give a chance to God. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., I'll be here. We are the whole day. We have services in the morning at 10 o'clock, 4 o'clock in Portuguese, but our main service on Friday is at 7 p.m. We have a team of faith here ready to receive you and to pray for you. We are at the Jarlsgatan 106, very close to the t-bana Tekniska. If you want more information about our ministry, about our church, you can visit our website www.uckg.se. If you are watching me in Göteborg, we have the same prayer on Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning. And now we are in the new address. And you can see below your screen there our new address. And you can join us this coming Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning. Also, we have our prayer in Malmö. You can see there, we're going to have our next prayer on the 13th of May at 12 o'clock. And if you are watching me from any city, either if it's close or near to us, you can be in contact with us to take part of our services. And surely that the same faith that transformed these people's life will transform yours. Okay? I'll be waiting for you. And tomorrow we're going to be back with another program, Problems and Solutions. Grab your opportunity and change your life. Have a good night. May God bless you.
I'm not leaving this hospital until I know what's wrong with my daughter.
If you want out, that's fine with me.
This program is brought to you by UCKG.